Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today I'm just coming in to do the intro of a vlog I've been filming over the last couple of months, and that is my unhaul vlog. So I am a big believer in unhauling books, getting rid of books that you are not going to reread, that kind of no longer serve you. I think it's better for a book to go out into the world rather than sit and rot on my shelves so that somebody else can enjoy them. But I really hate filming unhaul videos. I'm really good at the end of each month of separating out a pile of books that are not going to go onto my shelf, but then it would sit, that pile would grow and grow over a period of months, and then suddenly I'd have this huge job of like 60 books, 90 books, whatever, to unhaul. So a few months ago I said to you guys, would you be up for me doing a vlog style unhaul, much like I do a vlog style wrap up? You guys said to give it a go. So over the last 3 months, I think this is April, May and June, I have been filming a little clip at the end of each month to show you which books are not making it onto these shelves and are instead going out into the world. And this is that footage. It's the 30th of April and I'm filming the first of these unhaul vlog type clips. If you're watching my vlogs, if you've watched April vlog, which I'll link underneath, you'll know we're having bathroom works done, there's stuff everywhere. This is my life right now. But let's talk about books. So I'm going to show you the stack that I finished. I've also got 4 DNFs and I've got a few that I've pulled off my shelves as well to unhaul. So for April, this was my finished book stack. And what I thought I'd do, rather than just show you the books I'm getting rid of, would go through the books one at a time and I tell you what I'm doing with them. I thought that'd be interesting. I would be interested to see that on somebody else's content. Let me know what you think. So first of all, we've got The Blue Book of Nebo by Manon Stephen Ross. This is going back to the school library because that's where I got it from. I have got The Quiet by Barnaby Martin. This is going to go into the school staff room because it's an ARC and can't be sold or, you know, otherwise passed on. So I'm going to put that into the staff room at school. I've got Powerless by Elsie Silver. This is going onto my shelves. This is my favourite read of the month. I'm definitely keeping hold of that one. We've also got The Six Tudor Queens, Catherine of Aragon. This is my reread for the month. I'm definitely keeping it. I mean, even though it's got a badly sun-damaged spine, I really enjoyed this. It's part of a series. It's going back on the shelf. We've got Collection 2 of Malory Towers, which has got Upper Fourth, In the Fifth and Last Term in it. This is going to be going into the school library. Got another ARC, which is The Sunshine Man by Emma Stonex. This is also going to go into the school staff room. We've got Blue Ticket by Sophie McIntosh. This was one of my rereads for the month. This I'm going to offer to friends, and then if not, it will go to a charity shop. So that's that pile there. What a Way to Go by Bella Mackie will go back to my boss who lent it to me in the first place. And Queen Bee by Juno Dawson is the sprayed edge edition. Is it a signed one? I think this is a signed one. Yeah, signed edition. This is going back onto the shelf with the others. This was also a reread in April. So those are where those are going. Then I got 4 DNFs. I had 5 in April, but 1 was an audiobook. So if it's a DNF, it's an automatic. It leaves my shelves. These I will offer to friends. If not, they'll go to charity shops. So we've got Sea Wife by Amity Gage. Where's the charity shop stack? That one. We've got The Testimony of Alice Twist by Susanna Dunn. We've got Butter by Aseko Yuzuki. Oh, I've now got a Jack in the room as well. He's just wandered in. See him there? To see what I'm up to. We have got Seasonal Fears by Shauna Maguire. This is also an ARC, so this may well also end up in the school staff room. Lovely Chloe was kind enough to give this to me. It wasn't for me, so it's going to go back out into the world. And then I've got 4 that are just coming off my shelves. I did a quick scan before I sat down to film this clip. We have got The Strawberry Patch Pancake House by Laurie Gilmore, only because in April I bought the beautiful sprayed edge edition from The Works. Again, if you want to see that, it's in the April vlog, so this copy is going out. Famous 5 Collection 1, which has got 5 on Treasure Island, 5 Go Adventuring Again and 5 Run Away Together. I really enjoyed rereading these last year, but I think I want to collect the original versions, like if I see them in charity shops or online for cheap, so this bind up can go out into the world. I'm also unhauling The Early Years at Malory Towers, which has got what are they called, the first ones? First Term? Yeah, First Term at Malory Towers, second, oh my gosh, why is there not a list? First Term at Malory Towers, second form and third year, because obviously I've already decided to unhaul Collection 2. These are slightly different editions, but that will go into the school library as well. And also Clap When You Land by Elizabeth Acevedo. I think this will do a lot better in my school library than just languishing on my shelves. I loved it, would highly recommend it. Am I going to read it again? Probably not. So that is going out. So those are the books that are leaving my collection and a few that are staying on my shelves. And I guess we'll see what I decide to unhaul in May. It's the end of May. I feel like I'm doing a news report sat here at the dining table, and we need to talk about this stack of books. Okay, actually going to start with the DNFs because obviously they are definitely going out. So I am unhauling The Silence Factory by Bridget Collins, historical fiction. I just don't think I'm into reading historical fiction at the moment. Sorry, I've got hiccups. So yeah, that's going out. Obviously all of these will feature in my May vlog, which I will leave in the description. So yeah, The Silence Factory by Bridget Collins. This one I'm really sad about. Mary and the Birth of Frankenstein by Anne Eckhout. I just got really bored, but that cover is stunning. Cuckoo by Gretchen Felker Martin. Turns out the author is really problematic. Google it if you want to, but just be careful because they are really problematic. So again, that one's going out. And then this one is going back to the school library, but this is Gwen and Art Are Not in Love by Lex Croucher. I love that this book exists. It's just not for me. So yeah, that's going to the school library. Then Gillian McAllister's Wrong Place, Wrong Time. That is going into the unhaul pile. Actually, for now, it's going to go to the side here because I'm going to film with it in a minute to finish the May wrap up. Going back to my boss at work, because I borrowed this from her, is Queen Macbeth by Val McDermid. The Railway Children by E. Nesbitt. I've already got a beautiful hardback copy of this. I'm not quite sure why I bought the paperback. I think I forgot I owned the hardback. But this is going to go into the school library because I feel like the kids will benefit from it. Also going out is Black Sheep by Rachel Harrison. Enjoyed this. I'm just not going to read it again. Definitely going onto the shelves to sit with the rest of the series is Reckless by Elsie Silver. This is book 4 in whichever series this is. I can't remember it off the top of my head just now. But yeah, this will go onto the romance shelf. Also going back onto the shelf because it was a reread is The Six Tudor Queens, Anne Boleyn, A King's Obsession. Love, love, love this book. Going into the school library is The End Crowns All by Bea Fitzgerald. I do love this cover. I did enjoy this. I gave this 4 stars, but I'm not going to read it again. And I know, love caused this war. I know of specific kids that will really get a lot out of this book. So that's going to the school library. Going back onto my shelves is The Time Traveller's Wife by Audrey Niffenegger. It's one of the books that I reread in May. It is a staple on my shelf. I know there are some problematic elements to it. Reading it with a 2025 lens is very different to reading it with a 2010 lens. But it's still a story that is very close to my heart and it's going back on the shelves. I did enjoy this one, but I'm not going to read it again, so it's going out, and that is Neon Gods by Katie Robert. I was really surprised by how much I enjoyed this. Chloe unhauled this to me. She did say in her message, I will eat my hat if you enjoy this book, but I did enjoy it, just not going to read it again, so that's going out. Definitely going onto my shelves as one of my favourite books of the year so far is Silverborn by Jessica Townsend. We all saw this coming. We all knew I was going to love this book. Guess what? I love this book. And then also going back onto my shelves because, again, it's a favourite book, is Her Majesty's Royal Coven or HMRC by Juno Dawson. I am doing a reread leading up to the publication of the 3rd book in July. I'm very excited about it. So yeah, that's going back onto my shelves. So that is the unhaul for this month. So I've got those 3 going to the school library. I've got these. That one's going back to my boss. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 going as actual unhauls, like out into the world. So yeah, that is the May unhaul and like book update. And let's see what I get rid of next month. It's the start of July. Yes, I'm in my pajamas and yes, my hair is wet from the shower. But if you've watched my June vlog, you'll know what happened in June and why I am quite this dishevelled and filming a clip. We're just gonna roll with it. I have got 6 books to go through and tell you about and decide if I'm unhauling them or keeping them. And we're going to do this fairly quick. First of all, Judi Dench, Shakespeare, The Man Who Pays the Rent, I'm keeping. That's going into my favourite stack of the year so far. Spoiler for the June vlog if you haven't seen it. This is my favourite read of the month. Absolutely loved it. Non-fiction about Shakespeare and Judi Dench's roles through the years. Just absolutely adored it. Definitely going out is The Market of Dreams and Destiny by Trip Gailey. I DNF'd this. I got about 50 pages in, I think. Just couldn't connect to it. Queer historical fiction, beautiful cover, but just was not for me. So that one is going out. Then we have So Happy For You by Celia Lasky. I really enjoyed this. I think I gave it 4 stars. It was funny, it was dark, it was queer. It's about a woman who gets roped into being best maid of honour for one of her friends, and just how far that friend will go to have the perfect wedding. Really enjoyed this. Again, really enjoy the cover, but it's just not one that I'm going to reread, so that will go out into the world. We've also got my arc of One Yellow Eye by Lee Radford. This was very kindly sent to me by Book Break in exchange for an honest review. Obviously, all of these books have been read in June. I really like this arc cover with the eye. And we are following a woman during the zombie apocalypse, basically. Her husband was the last man to be bitten by a zombie. She is a scientist working to find a cure, and what she hasn't told anyone is that her husband is technically not dead and is currently chained up in her spare room. I thought this was going to have more of a Shaun of the Dead vibe. Is in fact more Dawn of the Dead. Check content warnings. Again, very dark, quite emotional in places. I enjoyed this. Again, I think I gave it 4 stars, but I'm not going to reread it, so that will go out into the world. Staying on my shelf to live with the rest of its series is Hopeless by Elsie Silver. I gave this 5 stars. This is the final book in the series, which I can never remember what the series is called. And it never says, but I gave this 5 stars, and this is Beau's book. He is the youngest he's the youngest brother, but yeah, this is Beau, and why can't I remember names? Beau and Bailey, that was it. He's basically like the town prince from The Perfect Family. She's from the wrong side of the tracks. They decide to get fake engaged, and it goes from there. I really thoroughly enjoyed this. Again, check content warnings. Very spicy, cowboy romance. It's just kind of a romantic good time, so that is definitely staying. And then another one that's going out that I really enjoyed but I just won't read again is Bloom by Delia S. Dawson. Again, this is very short. I would say this is novella length. This is queer horror, and it starts off, the first half feels like a romance. Woman meets woman. They meet at this really cute like county fair. One of them is selling soaps and cupcakes and plants. The other one becomes quite obsessed. They fall in love quite quickly, and then it takes a turn, and boy does it take a turn. So again, dark, check your content warnings. I really enjoyed this. I also love this cover, but I won't read this again. I've got a friend in mind for this one who I think it'd be something quite different for her, but I think she might quite enjoy it. So yeah, that is going out to the world, and that is my unhaul for the end of June. Okay, we are halfway through July, and I'm coming in to wrap up this unhaul vlog. And I've got one more stack of books I just want to go through. And basically, we are, as you can see from the wall behind me, being completely undecorated and just plastered, we are going through some major renovations in our house. We moved in November, and I thought we did a pretty good job of decluttering before we moved. We did do a good job of decluttering before we moved. But as ever, there is more stuff that can come out of this house. And the stack that I want to go through today is my cookery books. So these are the ones that live in the conservatory that haven't moved since we moved in, and I put them down. So we're going to go through these. 2 of them are new, and then I think the rest are probably going to go. So the first one that's new, I got this at Christmas, it's literally dusty, is the Slow Cookbook by Heather Winnie. My mum gave us this. I love using our slow cooker. I use it all the time. I use it all the way through the year. It's just really handy. You just chuck stuff in the morning, and come the evening time, you've got a delicious, healthy meal. It stops me reaching for the takeaways. So that one I will be keeping because I haven't had a chance to look through this yet. I think Mum bought it for herself and then didn't really use it. Oh, I'm already seeing a chocolate chicken and orange tagine, which looks delicious. Yeah, some of these are definitely going to work for us. So I'm going to go through that and put that into my kind of active cookbook collection, because I have 2. I had this stack of books that were in the conservatory, and I've got another stack that are on my actual shelves of cookbooks that I use all the time. So that will go into that one. And then the other one that we're definitely going to use, because again I haven't had a chance to look at it yet, oh my gosh, it's dusty, is One by Jamie Oliver, Simple One Pan Wonders. My dad and my stepmom gave us this for Christmas. Did they write on the cover page? No, they didn't. And this is what it says on the tin. The only reason I haven't used this yet is because I bought myself a one pan recipe book at Christmas in January sale, and I have been using it ever since. I've just finished working my way through the recipes that I was interested in for that, so this one is definitely up next. So those 2 are staying. However, going out are some old favourites, but just ones that I haven't used for ages. I will take out tabs before I donate them. First up is The Roasting Tin by Rukmini Iyer. I've used this loads over the years, but you can see the tabs at the top, the ones that I've used. I haven't touched it in ages. Also going out is Nadia's Fast Flavours by Nadia. Is this Nadia Hussein? Yes, from Great British Bake Off, and this is 100 easy recipes for maximum taste with minimum effort. These do look great, I just never reach for them. Again, we've got tabs on the top for the ones I think I meant to use, but I don't think I ever actually did. Also going out, this is one of Gary's from when he lived by himself many years ago. This is Jamie's 15-minute meals by Jamie Oliver. Again, I just never reach for Jamie Oliver recipes. I don't love his recipes. I find them a little bit overly complicated for the sake of it. So that one's going out. Also, Delia's How to Cheat. We got two by Delia, and the next one is by her as well. This was gifted to me, I think, by my stepmom when I moved out and went to uni. It got used loads, but just not recently, and somebody else should use it. And then this one definitely came from my stepmom. This is Delia's Complete Illustrated Cookery Course Classic Edition. This is just too complicated for me. I find her recipes quite hard to follow. They're a little bit old-fashioned, and I'd rather use something like quicker and like a one-pot meal. So I'm going to add to the total these 5 very heavy cookbooks that we're going to our local charity shop, and that wraps up the unhaul, I think, for the last 3 months. I haven't actually, I should have watched it back and I haven't watched back the footage so far to see how many books we're up to, but I would have put it in the title and in the thumbnail, so you'll see how many books have gone out in the last 3 months from my collection. What do we think of this format? Are we happy with vlog style? It's a lot easier for me to film. The books have gone out every single month at the end of each month rather than hanging around in my house. But let me have your thoughts and let me know. Also, do you unhaul books? How do you feel? Oh, that's my cats. I'll be back. It's never simple, is it? This is the 3rd time I've tried to film the outro clip now. First of all, the cats got in a fight with next door neighbour's cat. Everybody's fine, nobody's injured. And then a massive lorry arrived with some supplies for the contractors that are working in the garden. Whew. Anyway, tell me in the comments, how do you deal with your book collection? Do you unhaul books? If you do unhaul them, where do they go? I've probably already said this in the video, but mine go to a mixture of friends and family and the nearest charity shop. Yeah, tell me how you manage your collection. If you got to this point in the video, leave me some sort of like cooking emoji for the cookbooks that we've just been through, like a pan or a plate, a meal, something like that, just something kind of cookery based. Please subscribe if you like more of this chaos, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks everyone, bye.